Today is one of our major feast days, apart from Christmas and Easter. It's the Ascension of the Lord, Ascension of the Lord into heaven, witnessed by the apostles. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and this is Mission Alive. We have to ask ourselves, what does this feast day mean for us, for our mission? It's a time of endings and beginnings. It's a time of transition and change. The time of Jesus on earth is finished. It's complete. His mission is completed. The time of the risen Lord is completed. Now we begin the time of the Spirit, and shortly we'll have the feast of Pentecost celebrating the coming of the Spirit. And it also marks the beginning of the mission of the church, the mission of the apostles. They are sent to go to the ends of the earth, to all the nations, to all the tribes, the Gentiles. So it's an end and a beginning. It's a time of transition and change. So Christ works through us now, and if Christ works through us, the Spirit is active. If the Spirit is not working through us, the Spirit is stifled. So it's a time of recognizing and living with the Spirit of God in the world around us, a Spirit that is moving and changing things and moving things towards what it is that God wants for the world. And our work is to cooperate with that, to work with that. And that's why at times too we talk about the reading of the signs of the times, to read where the Spirit of God is acting in the world around us, and to work with that. So this is a time of a new era in the world. We've been through the pandemic. We're pretty much post-pandemic, although the virus will be still with us, but it's not as bad as it was. So we're moving back into more freedoms and a different way of life. But our challenge is to live a different way of life, to learn the lessons that we learned in isolation and in sickness, to learn to work together more, to appreciate people more, to respect people more. The Ukrainian war, the invasion of Russia and the atrocities has changed the face of Europe. Putin thought NATO was weak and would do nothing. What he did was wake up the giant. NATO is now getting stronger. NATO is becoming more active, more stabilised. It is moving Europe towards a place of pushing towards greater peace and stability. And Australia, of course, has a new government with all the ideals and the challenges that presents. So in a lot of the disasters and the bad things that have been happening, there is a lot of good things emerging and a lot of good things happened. You know, while the war in Ukraine is a terrible, atrocious thing, what will probably come out of it is a much more stable, stronger and united Europe that will serve Europe and serve the world. So we can look to that and see the change. Now the Mission Office. We respond to this challenge also of working with the Spirit of God and bringing good into the world and allowing the Spirit to be active and working through us. But we do it in a very practical, hands-on way. And you also, in donating and supporting us and assisting us, allow the Spirit to work through you and through us as we go ahead with all our different projects, to bring water to those who don't have water and sustenance in that, to give a chance and opportunity in education to many young people, to bring more people to better health, to improve the environment of our world, to support priests and religious in their work of pastoral care of the people, to provide education and formation to many young men who want to become priests. This is all the challenge, And these things are where the Spirit of God is working. And that's the challenge as we move from the time of Jesus walking around here on earth to us on mission and working with the Spirit, cooperating with the Spirit. This is a very great mission, and this is really something to be part of. And thank you for being part of it with us.